All right, everyone. Welcome to the Victory Post podcast. And today I have a very special guest with us. Her name is Tia. She competed in my show, so that's gonna be interesting conversation that we are gonna be having today. But before we get into it, I want to talk to you a little bit about my show and some opportunities I have for all the natural athletes coming on. So for my show, I have two shows coming on this year. The first one is August 17th in Scottsdale, and that one is an IPE Pro qualifier, and the second one is the Tucson Multiverse Naturals Classic, and you get to come to Tucson and also compete in the NEMBF Federation, and also get your IPE Pro card when you win, with minimum of 5 people on stage. So two shows coming on. Go to my website mbofitness.com to register for any of this that you want, or both if you want to. Can't wait to see you all there. If you have any questions, you know where to find me. My website, my phone number, my email. Just let me know whatever you have, and I'm gonna help you answer it. So, um, I also have setting opportunities coming on for all the athletes, all the natural athletes. I'm a very, very big fan of the natural bodybuilding, and I'm coming up with three different opportunities for you all. Number one is the ambassador. Number two is a sponsored athlete, and number three is the masterverse athlete. And all this stuff, all these um, opportunities do have its own criteria that you need to follow in order to qualify. So again, go on my website, look at that, and if you think you want to be any one of those, apply for it, and be sure they're gonna get back to you, review your application, and get back to you. All right then. I am ready for some podcasts. Tia, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. So can you introduce yourself? Just briefly introduce yourself.
My name is Tia Hightower. I am 52 years old. I'll be 53 next month. And I'm from Tucson, Arizona. I currently live in Hereford, Arizona, which is near Sierra Vista, Arizona. A lot of people don't know what Hereford, Arizona is. But I am from Tucson, Arizona. Just moved out here and just started. My first competition was in 2019,
Okay.
and I am addicted, and I plan on doing this till I'm probably about 99 years
There you
old.
go. There you go.
There I go.
There you go.
And I just love it. I mean, it's just having fun and enjoying the process and
Yeah.
meeting people that love the sport like I do.
Yeah, of course, of course. So Tia did my show last year, November, my first inaugural show here in Tucson, and we've been very good friends since then. She's amazing. She's very, she likes to support. So I'm really really grateful to have someone like her on my team, and also for the ambassador position that I came up with. She is part of the ambassador for MBO Fitness and NEMBF. So I want to thank you for applying for the position, and I really wanted you to be part of it. So thank you for being part of it.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited.
Yeah, of course, of course. So let's get this podcast started. So what is the secret to getting fit over 50 years? After 50 years, let me put it that way.
Whoa, I have to say it is a little more difficult than it was when I was in my 20s. My 20s,
Yeah.
I could eat anything, and as long as I went to the gym, I was good. Now it's a little different, a little harder. Very disciplined on my meal plans, my diet. Um, very disciplined on my workouts. I don't miss a workout. I
Yep.
did today, but I will make that up tomorrow. And just hitting it hard, just staying, making it fun though at the same time. You can't hate it. If you hate it, you won't be successful. You have to
Nice.
enjoy the process. It's not easy. Like they say, if it was easy, everybody would do it.
Yeah, of course. And the key here is, um, you just have to enjoy the process. If you don't enjoy the process, then there is no way you can advance, right? So that's the key. Enjoy the
So
process. Enjoy the process. Um,
yeah,
so
enjoy
yeah,
the process, and I make it a way of life. It's not
yeah.
so much, I keep a very strict schedule and a way of life.
Okay. All right. All right. So that was good. That was good. Um, so let's continue. You over 50 years, and I want to know one thing. What really inspired you to get into the fitness industry?
Oh gosh, ever since I was a little girl, I remember watching all the bodybuilding shows, and back then it was a little different. They just had bodybuilding. It wasn't the bikini, the wellness, the figure. It was bodybuilding. And I remember as a little girl laying in front of the TV, and I always wanted to do that. I wanted to do that. And as I got older, I went to all the shows in Tucson, all the shows in Sierra Vista. And my poor daughter had to go with me because I had nobody else. So I would drag her, poor thing, with her blankie and her little pillow, and she went to all the shows with me. And I always told her, someday you're gonna see your mama up there. Someday you're gonna see your mama up there. And she's so proud of me because my first show, she told me, she goes, "You were right. You always do what you say you're gonna do." And it's just always been a dream. And I'm not gonna be Miss Olympia or nothing. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
But just being local, and people come up to me when I go places and congratulate me, people recognize me. It's just a lot of fun to be recognized when you're somewhere and congratulated. And
Yeah. Of
it's,
course.
it's,
Of course.
a little local celebrity fun. And it's just always been a dream of
Yeah.
mine.
Yeah.
And
Nice. Nice. And the key here to what she's saying is mainly on leading by example. So whatever you say you want to do, you got to do it. You got to follow through. Because again, you are inspiring your daughter, but it might not be only your daughter. Your daughter has friends and all that stuff, and they gonna be inspired by seeing that too, right? So that's good. Yeah,
definitely social media. I
yeah.
always put everything on there, and I have inspired lots. And oh gosh, I love it. That inspires me even more.
Nice, nice. And as I said, you are going to be on my banner. This time around, not a poster, a banner that is gonna be there forever. So,
Thank you.
yeah,
I've already got messages from Tucson. People are like, "I see you're on this poster. It's everywhere in Tucson."
yeah, yep, yep. I've like given the posters to so many gyms, and I sent it to so many of my friends in different states to post it in their local gyms and stuff. So,
I love it. I
yeah.
keep getting messages. I'm all okay. That's nice.
Yeah, yep, yep. So, what if you are if you get sick, in the let's say something that isn't gonna hold you down, do you really skip the gym, or do you still go to the gym?
I still go.
Okay,
Um, I am very firm on listening to your body, though. I mean,
okay,
I have to, during my prep before the November show. I think in October, September, I got COVID. I think I had COVID. I didn't
okay.
test, but I didn't go in the gym. Okay, I did a couple of times, but I tried. I stayed out, but I did my cardio at home.
Okay,
I didn't skip a day. I still did my cardio. However, I may not have ran. I may not have did incline, but I did walk on the treadmill just to keep myself going. I hate to say don't listen to your body and just go through it, but it's hard to skip the gym when your mentality is the way we are. To
yeah.
skip the gym for us, we'd
Eh,
probably have to be in the hospital.
yeah, we have to be in the hospital. We can walk and all
Yeah.
that stuff.
You don't tell a gym rat to skip the gym. That's when you don't do that.
Uh,
So, but I do try to tell people listen to your body.
okay.
If it's really bad, maybe just get a rest day in there.
Yeah.
But
So Yeah, so since we are on the topic of we trying to put the word out there that hey, as young people, as young people from the age of 20 or to 35 or 40, we don't really give the thoughts of listening to your body. We just go and go and go. But the moment you reach a certain age, like yours, right, like
Yeah.
50 plus or so, you do have to listen to your body. So my question for you is, how do you balance the desire for progress? You really want that progress. How do you balance that desire with the importance of listening to your body? How do you?
Because I know I'm older, I have to
Okay.
be extra careful. I don't want to injure because
Okay.
if I cause injury, it's going to just put me back even further. When I'm in my workouts and I feel something's not right, I may not go as heavy as I used to. I do maybe more reps, a little lighter. I make sure my form's on.
Okay.
Instead of going really heavy and not focusing too much on my form, I don't do that. I may focus more on my form and get a little bit more reps in there and till failure. So I'm beat, I'm done. But I'm not in there. I get so many people that ask me, how much do you squat? How much do you bench? How much? But to me, it's not a number.
Yeah.
So especially I tell them at my age, I'm not going in there to power lift.
Yep. Hmm.
I yes, I want a good pump and I want it to hurt, but I'm not in there to impress anybody.
Yeah.
I'm not. So I'm very careful about listening to my body with injury because I can't afford to be held back right
Yeah. Of
now.
course. Of course. Of course, yeah, and you do have some shows coming on, so
Yeah.
every time you are in that mindset, you have to be very very careful. You have to be very careful. So, um, in that regards, how do you approach fitness as a way to improve your health and joint and all that stuff to prevent arthritis and all that stuff? How do you do that?
Gosh, I don't know if I could avoid it. Being my age, we we have that pop crackle. Was that the Rice Krispie sounds in there? Sometimes I'm like, I hope nobody hears this. I hope they have their headphones on because sometimes I sound like little Rice Krispies. My knees. I don't know if I can really avoid it.
But
I
how do
just
you how do
believe,
you how do you go by minimizing it?
yeah, just being very careful. I have to
Okay.
tell you, I'm very careful with my form now. Very careful with my form. Aware of the weights I'm using.
Okay.
Uh, Listening to my body. I know the older I get, doing exercise is going to keep me from aging as quickly. And the more active you are, the more active you're going to be and you're going to feel better.
Yeah.
The ones that don't stay active, their bodies are hurting probably more than mine.
Yeah, because the moment you step into the gym is like you are already a winner. The moment you step into the gym, the moment you step into the gym, you overcome all the negativities and all the you can make it work. Because fitness is everything. People think it's not, but fitness is everything. You know, if you go to the gym all the time, if you eat right, your mindset, your mental capability changes. Everything becomes very different. And the
Yes.
more the more you age and the more you go to the gym and eat right, the more you grow with more what do we call it? I wouldn't say accurate, but more you get more sense of what's going on
Oh yeah.
within your body.
Oh yeah. You
So
know exactly. You get real right with your body.
yeah,
I
yep,
know exactly how. I do the same thing almost every day. I eat the same things. I'm on such a schedule that I know exactly how my day's gonna go
yeah,
already and how I'm gonna feel. And you feel great. You
yeah,
may not want to go to the gym. And when I wake up in the morning, when I get there in that parking lot, I sit there and think, why am I doing this? I don't want to do this. I just want to sit out in this car. But once I get in there and I'm good. Once I
yeah,
leave, I'm even better.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. So Um, so you are very very careful whenever you go to the gym in order to avoid or minimize joint problems and arthritis and all the stuff. Very careful. Do you do any other thing outside of that, like go like do yoga or go to chiropractor or go do massaging? Do you do all that outside stuff too?
I do not, and I
Okay.
probably should. I don't do yoga because sometimes I have a hard time being so focused.
Okay. Yeah.
And yoga takes a lot of focus and I don't get I call myself an athlete on a budget, so I don't really do the fancy massages.
Yeah.
I'm kind of that athlete that I don't I make it look like I spend a lot, but I don't. I'm an athlete on a budget, just enjoying the process.
Just
I'm
enjoying the
not
process.
gonna be
That's
out there
good. That's
spending
good.
thousands of dollars on massages and my nails and I do everything myself,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's
Well,
okay. And it's okay because a lot of people think they can't compete if they don't have all this money. It's not true.
oh yeah, it's
You
not true.
can no, you can still do it and not if you have that money, go for it. Spend that thousands. But if you don't, it's still possible.
Yeah.
There's ways of making it. Fake it till you make it. Is that?
uh,
But
well,
no, I
well,
don't get fancy massages. I have my
yeah.
little back rollers and my little rollers here, my
There you
yoga
go.
wheels. I pack my own back. I do have outside where I live is beautiful. And we have a lot of outside places to walk and climb and I do some of that and it's very nice.
Nice, nice.
That keeps me going pretty good.
Good, good. Um, so how do you incorporate rest and recovery into your fitness routine then?
My recovery,
Yeah, rest and recovery. How do you incorporate that into your fitness routine?
that's hard, but I'm getting better at it.
Okay.
So before I was not very good at it because my hours of work were kind of odd. I work a lot, not a lot, just have multiple jobs. And so now I'm able to get my 8 hours of rest, which I think is very important. My other, recently, I was not getting 8 hours. I was getting about five if I was lucky, and I know that's not good. So now I'm able to get my rest. I wake up in time to go to the gym. I come home. I work from home. Um, I just make sure I'm so scheduled that I'm usually in bed by a certain time.
Okay.
I'm usually in bed by a certain time. I get up by a certain time, but I know how important rest is. And luckily, I work from home, so I sit in front of a computer. So plenty of rest there. I work in pharmacy, so I used to be in retail pharmacy, so I didn't get much rest there because you're just constantly going and going. Now I do pharmacy from home, so I'm able to do all of my meals, relax while I work, drink all my water, and mentally be good. I have my cardio here at home, my treadmill. I can do my cardio here. So very relaxed. I'm very chill and I know how to be stress free. I don't
Okay.
not a very stressed out person, so I know how
Yeah.
to. And when I need to get that extra time, I go for a nice walk. I'm very I don't let stress get me
Okay.
and get my rest
Yeah.
when I
Yeah.
can.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is a very big part of fitness, right?
It is.
Especially, you talking about like trying to get your mental focus and all that stuff, and everything boils down under the umbrella of self care, right? Self care is a very big factor in bodybuilding and fitness. And
Yes.
of course, it applies to so many things outside fitness, but it's very very big, huge in the bodybuilding and fitness industry as well. So yeah, so you really have to do all that. You really have to do all that, to take care of your mental health and everything. So yeah, thanks for mentioning that.
Yeah.
Yeah, yep. Um, so to move on, so We're gonna just deviate a little bit. So you did my show in November. I was the show. I know you've done certain shows before then, but how when you registered for the show, how did you feel?
How did I feel for your show?
Yeah.
Um, Nervous because I was used to NPC,
Okay.
and NPC is totally different.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And so wasn't sure if I knew the posing correctly because it can be different. So I would kept asking the other girls, "Hey, am I doing this? What do I do?" You know, NPC they give you about 25, 20 seconds on stage.
Yeah. Yep.
So you got to get your routine done in 20 seconds. So I'm used to timing myself, and your um, show you get a lot longer,
Yep. Yep. We do.
and I
Yep.
didn't know what to do with myself. So wow, I just winged it. I'm telling you, I had no clue what I was doing, and these girls were so nice, and the people, your others that were helping with the show were they were trying to help me, and I was clueless. I had no idea where to go on the stage, what to do, and everybody was helping me, and I just winged it. I winged it. I have to tell you, the show was so fun. Like my energy level was so high. You probably saw. I mean, I was so hyped up, and everybody there was just so wonderful. And what I told everybody is so different than what I was used to. You know, sometimes NPC shows can be so big
Yeah.
and
Oh yeah.
intimidating, and people aren't very nice. To be honest, you know. And your show, everybody was so friendly and helpful, and even the judges. I wasn't used to that. I went out there on stage, and you're used to judges kind of giving, you know. And I went out there, and the judges were smiling. They were like, yeah, yeah. They were so encouraging,
Yep.
and it was just a whole different experience than what I had known.
Nice.
And it made me want to do more. So your show, I was very nervous, but at the same time excited because I had just done the show, so I felt really ready.
Yeah.
And the girls that I met became my friends, and
Nice. Nice.
it's just a
Yeah.
great
Yeah.
feeling. It was just a lot of fun, and I was so hyped up all the rest of the day.
so what did you have after the show?
What did I what?
What did you eat after the show?
Oh gosh, everything I told you down there. I had chips and salsa and caramelos and
Yeah.
oh gosh, rice and beans and ice cream. And then I went to a birthday party, and they gave me the biggest piece of cake because they all felt bad for me. So I got the biggest piece of cake, and it was just so funny because here I am eating all this stuff, and then they gave me the biggest piece of cake, but yet they didn't have a diet soda, and they're like, "We have regulars," and no, I can't drink a regular. Like you just ate the biggest piece of cake. I'm like, I know, but I can't have a real soda. I need a diet soda.
Yeah.
It's a mind thing.
Yeah. It's a
But
mind
I
thing.
chips and salsa and cheese, mainly just anything that has cheese in it. You know, I just want cheese.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. And
I'm
and
hungry right now. You can't talk about food. I'm so hungry.
yeah. And and for the people watching, whenever you're doing a show, so we the NAMBF, when you go online to the nambf.net page, you will find um our posing, like what we expect from you for posing. So every posing. So if you're doing bikini, there is all the quarter turns and everything that you can learn. There
Yeah.
is, if you're doing bodybuilding, if you're doing classic, if you're doing figure, we have everything on our website that you can follow to see. Okay, this federation, this is what they expect us to do for our quarter turns and other posing routines. Okay, different federations have different posing. So if you for example, if you know some routine from OCB, or if you know some routine from PMBA, any NBF might do it different. So you surely have to go online to make sure that you're following their criteria.
Yes.
So
And
for
then I
those
looked on
watching,
that
yeah,
also.
yep,
Yeah.
yep,
Yeah. That was
yeah,
helpful. I
yeah,
just, you know, like I said, NPC does not give you that opportunity to walk across the stage and show your stuff. and yours did. And they said, here, and you get to walk across the stage and show your stuff. I had no idea where to walk, how to walk. I still have to practice my walk. I still don't know that walk.
Yeah, yeah. Well, well,
That's the
well.
hardest part.
We have we have a posing seminar coming on soon, right? So
Yes.
yeah, we can surely practice more over there.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
I'm
Yeah.
excited for that.
Yeah. Yeah. Me
I mean,
too.
you
Me
can
too.
always learn more. There's always more to learn. You're never done learning or even expanding it. Once
Yeah.
you learn
Yeah.
it, you can put in your little fancy, your signatures and all
Yeah,
that in
yeah,
there.
yeah. And as you can see, that's one of our core values, right?
Mm-hmm.
Keep learning. Keep
Keep
learning
learning.
because there is so much to learn. There is so much to learn. So, um, and in the process of learning, you have to make sure you're applying it too, right? You're just not learning.
Right.
Apply what you learn. So, yeah, there is so much. And so yeah, so thanks again for sharing that. Um, so how do you celebrate your fitness milestones and accomplishments?
Oh gosh, how do I celebrate? Just
Yeah.
wow, just eating, eating, and just just when you've done it, just after you're done, it's just the feeling's amazing. It's just
Yeah, yeah.
amazing. Sometimes I cry.
Sometimes you
Sometimes you
cry.
cry. Yeah, I cried on one, and only because you look at how much of yourself you put into it,
Yeah,
and you did it. You did it.
yeah, yeah.
That's an amazing feeling because it's a lot of work.
Oh
It's
yeah,
a lot of work, and sometimes it wasn't a cry in a bad way. It was a cry in a good way, like wow, I did this, and I'm still doing it. Sometimes you eat a whole box of Oreos. That's okay, right?
yeah. Hmm.
I do. I celebrate usually right after I go get something to eat and just laugh and talk about it. But my experiences have all been so good, and
Nice, nice,
but I give so much of myself that sometimes right after all the emotions flow, and it's a crazy feeling. If you
nice.
compete it,
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yep,
you
yep.
know that feeling. It's just like wow, all that work, all that work.
Nice. So we did talk a little bit about your routines, your fitness routine at the gym, right? You do some training in order to avoid injuries and all that stuff. So let's focus more on the your exercises. How do you incorporate strength training into your routine? And what are some of your favorite exercises that you like to do every day?
Well, I currently do my lower half of my body 3 times a week. Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays are lower half of
Okay.
lower body because I'm in the wellness division,
Yeah.
and that's that one division that you don't want to be. You want to be a little uneven, not symmetry. You're a little off. Your bottom half. So I do bottom part Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I love it. That's my favorite. I love doing anything for my glutes, my hand. I love doing squats. I love doing good mornings. I love doing deadlifts.
Okay.
However, I do love, I have a new coach. I just got a new coach recently, and which is nice because this coach is incorporating some more upper body also, and I love that. I love doing shoulders. I love seeing my upper body grow. Um, Gosh, I love it all. I'm really a shoulder girl. Love my biceps. I love my legs. Got to work on the booty. I know that all the judges tell me. I'm like, at 52, it's not as easy.
It's not. Yeah, it's not. It's not as easy. Yeah, but you still
It's
putting in the
not as
work.
easy.
Yeah, you still putting in the work though, so that's good.
I'm working on it and I'm giving it my all. So I'm hoping
Yeah.
to see lots of progress soon. And but I have a new coach and it's been nice. And right now my cardio is at 45 minutes. I've been separating it a little bit. I do 25 at the gym and then I do 20 at home.
Nice, nice. That's good. That's
Before
good.
it was a lot more. It was kind of exhausting.
Nice. One more question, and maybe we might dive more into that. One more question. Who is your favorite? Who is your favorite bodybuilder?
My favorite bodybuilder?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. God, you should have prepared me for this one.
I told you
um,
we're gonna deviate just a little
oh,
bit.
I have so many. Okay.
Uh,
I I'm in love with Arnold.
okay.
I love Arnold. I listen to all his motivating stuff. I watched him. I love him. Wow, I love Arnold. To ever meet him would be amazing. Um, um, Kevin LeBron. I remember Kevin LeBron. Do you remember him?
LeBron, yeah, Kevin
I
LeBron, yeah.
used to love him when I was young. I don't know if it was his smile or what it was, but I loved him on stage. And um, um, the one that just won Olympia, the big guy, big
Yeah, Big Ramy.
Rami.
Yeah, Big Ramy, yeah.
I met him, took some pictures with him in Vegas. I used to always go to Vegas for the Mr. Olympia, and I met him and took pictures with him. And Rich Piana, he was one. I know he was my favorite. Broke my heart. But Corey Everson, I used to watch Corey Everson, Linda Murray. Oh God, I remember when watching Linda Murray and just obsessing over her. And Corey Everson. In fact, I talk to her on Facebook sometimes. She's amazing. Um, there's just so many. I had
So many, yeah.
every single muscle fitness magazine that they made. I
Oh,
had them
wow.
all.
Wow.
I researched them. I read them. I learned, and I've been doing this since I was young.
Nice.
I had so many.
Yeah, yeah. It seems like you're
I
a
didn't
very,
have
very
one.
huge fan. So that's
Yeah.
good. That's good.
I
That's
love
good.
watching them all, but it's so old school. They were all like my favorites back then.
Yeah. Right. Well. We're gonna talk a little bit. I think I deviated just a little bit, but I want us to talk a little bit about this image over here. Um. So on stage, you were on stage, okay, and I know there were three people on stage for you, but how did you feel? How did you feel when you came in second place?
When I came in second place,
Yeah.
um, I was very happy. I mean, just I think just being up there, I was just so happy. Of course, you always want to be number one.
Yep.
I think it was that darn tiara. I just wanted that tiara so bad, and I still want a tiara, and I'm gonna
Uh,
get one someday. But
yeah, yeah.
no, I just gosh, being up there, and they were just everybody was so wonderful, and the girl that got first, she's so beautiful, and she was so nice. I was so happy for her, but I was just so happy. And some people are like, how do you feel when you work so hard and you don't get first? You're told you're not good enough. It just makes me work harder.
Yep.
It makes me want more, and I know I'm not the best, and I've got a lot of work to do, but I'm gonna get there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It takes one step at a time, right?
Oh yes, and
One
the
step at a
process is,
time.
yeah, and you got to enjoy the process. If you
Yep.
don't learn, like they say, if you don't know what it feels to lose, how are you going to enjoy the win?
Yep. Yep.
You gotta lose to enjoy the win. You can't just be a winner. You'll never enjoy it to the fullest.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course. Of course.
Not saying I'm a loser, but
No. Oh no, you aren't. No. No, you are not. You are not. Yeah, you put in the work. You put in the work. So and you were so the tiara. The tiara. I think for my remaining shows coming on, I will try to. So I really love and appreciate the um 50 plus people competing, right? I really do appreciate them because they give us a lot of hope and a lot of like, what do we call it, a lot of something to look up to, right? So what I'm gonna do for my shows with the 50 plus going is anyone that wins 50 plus will get a tiara. Example for the ladies, they will get a tiara. You know,
Nice.
50 plus going. So
It's hard
yeah,
to find many. And I had a
yeah,
feeling competing in that there wouldn't be many, but
yeah,
that's why I said that's why I did it.
yep,
And it is to show there's not many. There's a reason why there's not many.
yep.
It's
Oh
not
yeah,
easy.
there is a reason why. Yeah,
Yeah.
yep,
That was
yep.
what I wanted to prove. Yeah.
Yep, yep. So yeah, so we are almost done with this podcast. But before we leave though, can you give those watching, like three top tips to live by in fitness, or just to live by in general?
Yes. First, you got to enjoy it. Make it fun. So many people tell me I talk too much in the gym. Maybe I do. But hey, if you don't have fun, you got to have fun. I'm not, yes, I'm serious when I'm in there also, but I do have fun. You got to enjoy it. Enjoy the process. Your meals, yeah, they're strict. They may not be as fun as some other meals that people are eating, but it's a way of life. You can't just do it for the time and then forget about it. It's a way of life. You got to learn to enjoy your new life.
Yep.
Schedules are good. Sometimes making a schedule is really good because then it's just automatic. You don't have to think. I know what time I get up. I go to the gym. I don't go, should I go to the gym today or not? I don't think. It's like a job. It's my other job. I clock in. I'm working. So I just think enjoy it, but know the importance of being healthy. It's so important. And I see people my age. I work in pharmacy. You can't imagine how many pills I'm filling daily, how many prescriptions I'm filling daily. So many people are just on medication instead of eating the right way, taking care of themselves mentally. Mentally, to me, I'm very strict on that. It's so important. Please, people, please don't. We got to do both. Got to do physical and mental. It goes together. I'm so strict about that. Got to keep your mind right. Being in the gym, being healthy will definitely help.
Okay. All right. So yeah, for anyone watching, you got it. Three top tips to live by. The biggest ones are, love the process, and just make sure that you are in the mental focus, cause that's everything. Mental toughness is everything. You just got to do it. You just got to go to the gym and do it. You just got to eat right. So just do it. As Nike said,
Do
just do it.
it.
Just do it.
Fake
Yeah.
it till you make it.
Yeah. Oh.
That's my philosophy.
That's your philosophy. Yeah. Yeah. So, so Tia, I want to thank you very much for coming on my podcast, and for
Thank
everyone
you.
watching, thank you very much. I'm going to see you on the next podcast. Have a great day,
Thank
and
you.
have a great Super Bowl tomorrow if you're watching Super Bowl.
Yes, yes, yes. After the gym.
After the gym. Yeah. All right. Yep. I'll see
Thank
you all.
you.
Tia, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye bye.